think I'll share that because that's awesome. As we enter a new month here in October, I actually want to jump into the book of Psalms here a little bit. I'm still going to continue on the Proverbs, and I will get caught back up with the date here very shortly. But for right now, Psalm 1 and Psalm 2 are so powerful. They're short, so I just want to drop them in here. Here we go. Psalm 1. Righteous and wicked people are contrasted. Blessed is the man who does not walk in the counsel of the wicked, or stand in the way of sinners, or sit in the seat of mockers. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and on his law he meditates day and night. He is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season, and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever he does prospers. Not so the wicked. They are like chaff that the wind blows away. Therefore the wicked will not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the assembly of the righteous. For the Lord watches over the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked will perish. That's Psalm 1. And the first half of that is powerful. Psalm 2. The king is installed on Zion. This is a prophetic psalm because this is talking about King Yeshua, Jesus the Christ. Check this out. Why do the nations conspire and the peoples plot in vain? The kings of the earth take their stand, and the rulers gather together against the Lord and against his anointed one. Let us break their chains, they say, and throw off their fetters. The one enthroned in heaven laughs. The Lord scoffs at them. Then he rebukes them in his anger and terrifies them in his wrath, saying, I have installed my king on Zion, my holy hill. I will proclaim the decree of the Lord. He said to me, You are my son. Today I have become your father. Ask of me, and I will make the nations your inheritance, the ends of the earth your possession. You will rule them with an iron scepter. You will dash them to pieces like pottery. Therefore, you kings, be wise. Be warned, you rulers of the earth. Serve the Lord with fear, and rejoice with trembling. Kiss the Son, lest he be angry and you be destroyed in your way, for his wrath can flare up in a moment. Blessed are all who take refuge in him. Like there's Psalm 1, Psalm 2. That last piece right there in 12. Blessed are all who take refuge in him. That means anybody. Not just the Jews that this was written to, but anybody who takes refuge in the Son are blessed. Like I said, it's a prophetic psalm. It's a beautiful psalm. That last piece is so interesting that the first two psalms, they literally show you light and darkness. They show you righteousness and evil, right? The first one does. The second one talks about what the evil are doing to conspire against the righteous. Yet, I love how it calls out here, therefore you kings be wise. Notice it calls the kings, when it says be wise, be warned, you rulers of the earth. Why is he calling the kings the rulers of the earth if in fact they don't have dominion on the earth? Even if you are a monarch, not just a king in Christ, you still got to bow a knee to the King of Kings. Most of us are not monarchy kings, but if we believe in the king, we're ambassadors of Christ. Then technically, it says in later books that we're brothers. We share in the inheritance of the king as a brother, as a friend. And that, my friends, is some good news. I love the way this one ends again. Blessed are all who take refuge in him. I think a lot of people read over this when they read Psalms and they don't realize that Psalm 2 is talking about Yeshua, Jesus Christ the King. When that really jumped out to me, it was just like, I think I'll share that because that's awesome. That was Psalm 1 and 2. I'm going to catch back up on the Proverbs. We'll see you on the next one. This is Samuel. Have a good morning, good afternoon, and good night.